Hi. So it's a beautiful day, so we've opted to go outside. We'll just see if anybody's going to join us to do this live with me. I popped on earlier just to give you a little bit of warning that for today we're going to use some light weights if you've got them. If not, don't worry, you can make do, but ideally you've got some light weights for some of the upper body stuff. I've got a couple of 5 kilogram weights, which hopefully will be okay, but anything you've got, and at the end of the day, if you're just moving your arms up and down, then that is absolutely fine, depending on your age and ability. So we're just going for 2 rounds today. We're doing 18 exercises, then there's a break, then we're going to do it one more time. We're going to start off with a little bit of a warm-up. So hopefully, if somebody does pop in, if you can just drop me a message to say that you can hear okay and that the audio's okay, and we'll get going straight away. I'm sorry to say couldn't get the music to work out here again, but there you go, we'll be okay. So we're going to start just with some walking on the spot. So the other thing I've got is a mat to lie on, which I hope isn't going to get too red hot. If I lie down to do something and start screaming, it's because it's too hot. So just getting the legs moving to start with. Just going to build it up with a little bit of arm movement. Start to get those arms going. We'll do some forward rolls and backwards and across your chest and forwards and backwards. I'm going to build it up into a little bit more of a jog. If you've got a bit of room, you can just take yourself off for a little jog. If you need to do it on the spot, that is fine. Just build our arms up into that, so I'm going to do some breaststroke. And some front crawl. And some backstroke. And some front breaststroke. We're just going to start picking up that pace a little bit. Let's start getting those knees up. Oh, mustn't get too close. Just adjust that slightly. Keep jogging. There we go. And then if you can find something to lean onto and just get one leg swinging forwards and back. Just going to really loosen up that hamstring and glute. 8, 9, 10. I'm going to swap over to the other leg. Well, I've got nothing to lean on, I'll have to work on my balance. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Then we're going to do the same side to side. So just twist this over. So leaning flat against the wall and just getting that leg swinging across. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the other leg. 1, oh, 2, oh dear, something sore there. Something from training yesterday, really uncomfortable. Go easy on that today. There we go. I'm actually going to remember to put on my watch today. It's just started now, so I've missed a little bit of that warm-up, but at least I can show you what I've worked at today. So watch is going, so we're back on. Just going to do a couple more little stretches on our lower back and shoulders. So we're just going to do a walk out until you are flat. Press up and walk it back. That mat is quite hot already. This may not work. Down again, walking out. I press up and walking back again. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to be doing an upper body, something for the middle and our core, and then we're going to be jogging on the spot. And that is going to be repeated through. So the only leg exercise today is jogging on the spot, which you can take as a bit of an active recovery if you want and just plod away. But ideally, you're going to really go for it. Really push yourself in that jogging phase if you can. Okay, so it looks like we've got 2 people on. Jill is here again. Jill's my number one viewer. So, quick sip of water. Short and sharp today. We're working for 20 seconds, resting for 15. So it's just 20 seconds hard work. First exercise up is going to be shoulder press. So if you've got something you can use as a weight, we're just going to be doing shoulder presses straight up and down. Now if you've only got one heavy object, you can just lift it with 2 hands and go with 2, that's fine. If you've got nothing, I mean, you know, just grab 2 cans of baked beans. Anything is better than nothing. If you've got nothing, that's fine, just do it with nothing in your hands. So, we're starting in 15 seconds. Go! With shoulder press. So, find a nice bit of space, make sure you're not going to smash into the roof. No problem for that today for me. The problem today is possibly going to be sunburn. Here we go, so we're off. So we're just working for 20 seconds. So without being ridiculous about it, as fast as you can. If possible, I could have gone for a heavier weight, but we'll see. Might not be saying that by the end. 2, 1, and rest. Okay, next exercise is the sit-up. So I'm going to use my weight on my feet as a little bit of help. Ready? And here we go, we're doing sit-ups. So if you've got nothing you can put your feet under, that is fine. Those are coming off already, but any little bit of help on your feet will really help. Just doing full sit-up. So we've got less than 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So we're on to our jogging on the spot. So you've got a few seconds rest. Are we ready? Go. Here we go. So I'm going to try and work as hard as I can in these little sections. Try not to take it as too much of a rest. Pump those arms. Keep that breathing going. 2, 1, rest. Okay, so we're back to the upper and we're going to do lateral raises. So you're going to start with the weights just in front of you. You're going to bring them out horizontal. Little bit of bend in your elbows is fine. Otherwise, it's all coming from the shoulders. Here we go. Control them on the way down as well as the way up. And you'll be breathing out, in. Breathing out, breathing in. And rest. Well done. So next up is flutter kicks. So we're on our back, hands by your side, legs straight as if you're swimming along on your back, and just fluttering nice and low off the floor. Ready? Go. Here we go. So little flutters as fast as you can. Don't let your heels touch the ground. Don't put your hands underneath your bum. You can have your head up if you want, or your head down. I'm going to keep it up because this mat is already about 40 degrees. 2, 1, and rest. Okay, so we're back onto lower body. So again, it's going to be jogging on the spot, or sprinting on the spot, I should say. It's lovely to be outside, but I can't read my screen very well. There we go. Ten seconds. Fast as you can. 2, 1, rest. Well done. Next up, back onto the upper body, and it's going to be reverse flies. So you're going to bend forward, nice strong back, so your back is arched upwards, and your arms are going to come out to the sides. We're off. Do it from the front so you can see. There we go. Nice strong back. Control them on the way up and the way down. Keep going.
Rest.
And rest. Okay, next up is a Russian twist. So,
Go.
sitting in the V, and we're just going to twist across our shoulders with control, nice and smooth. Try not to let your feet wobble about. If you want to use the weight in your hand,
Rest.
you can do. Well done. So next up will be jogging on the spot again. Okay, ready? Here we go, jogging on the spot. There we go, 20 seconds. Loose hands, fast hands. You should see those fingertips just coming up in front of your face. Think about pulling your elbows backwards as fast as you can.
Rest.
And rest. Okay, press ups. Needs no explanation. If you want to make it easier, go on your knees. If not, full version. Starting in 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Here we go. Five seconds.
Rest.
And rest. Well done. Excellent. So, staying on the floor. Next up is crunches. So we're just crunching up. So we're not going all the way up like we did for the sit-up. Just bringing those shoulders up off the floor, holding it for a fraction of a second, and then back down again. Don't pull on your head. Just have your fingertips touching your head or touching your ears. Or if that's too hard, you can make it easier by having your hands over your chest. Even easier, you can have your hands by your side.
Rest.
Rest, just shifts the weight a little bit. So we're back on to, guess what? Jogging. How are we doing? How are you doing, Robert? Here we go. Nice loose hands. Don't clench your fists. Loose hands, fingertips coming up. You should see them just coming up into your line of vision. Pulling those elbows back. Fast as you can. 3 seconds left. And rest. Well done. So we're on to bent over rows. So, weight in hand. Nice strong position bent over. Look at my back, it's arched upwards. And we're just going to be, here we go, we're off now. We're just pulling those weights upwards. Thinking about driving your elbows up. And lower it on the way down. Don't just let the weight yank your hands down. Here we go. 3 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Well done. Excellent. That was row. So we're going next for leg raises. So on your back again. And we're going to be going straight legs, up to vertical down. Stop just short of them touching the floor. And off we go. A little bit of a lift, the bum off the floor. It's really good. That will really engage those lower abs. 5 seconds.
Rest.
And rest. Well done. Guess what? Running on the spot. Are we ready? Here we go.
Go.
No resting. Go as hard as you can dare, hard as you can bear. It's a nice short one today. Last few weeks have been an hour long, including warm-up and cool-down.
Rest.
This one's probably going to be half an hour all in. Well done. So that's our jog. So next we're doing is a fly. So we need the weights. You just be on your back, arms all the way out, and you're just going to bring them in front of you. So we're off. Nice comfortable position. Arms out till you're just about to touch the ground, and they come up together. Straight. You can have a slight bend in your elbows. Control it on the way up and the way down. Oh, nice bit of sunbathing while I'm down here. And rest. So, last two, we're going to do a sit-up with a twist. So we're going to sit up, and as you get to the top, you're just going to turn towards that knee. Are we ready? Here we go. So up and twist, up and twist. Hard without anything on your feet. I can go probably twice as quick. If there's something I can hook my feet under, I'm going to grab something to help with that.
Rest.
In the second round. Well done. Rest is up. So, last one of this set, then we have a little water break. So we're going to do our last jogging on the spot. Are we ready? 3 seconds.
Go.
Here we go. This is the last one of this set, so you can really go for it. Think about just those arms. Just those arms. How fast can you pump them? It's impossible to pump your arms and your legs not to move quicker. And rest. Well done. That is the end of set 1. So we're going to take a minute or two's rest. I'm going to grab this. I can just pop my feet around that, and that's going to really help when it comes to those sit-ups. So try and keep moving. Robert, if you're watching, is the sound okay? I'm never quite sure if it's set up okay. Try not to drink too much. I'm going to just make the most of being in the shade for a few seconds.
Congratulations, your workout is complete.
Okay, so that's set 1 done. So if you're just joining us late, at least you can do this one set. If you haven't seen what we're doing, then just be aware that you need something soft to lie on. So if you're indoors and there's carpet, that's fine. If you're outdoors or on a hard surface, you might want something soft to lie on. Not absolutely necessary, but just make it more comfortable. You need ideally 2 light weights. We just used 2 5-kilogram weights. If you've only got 1 weight and it's a bit heavier than that, that is absolutely fine. If you've just got 2 cans of baked beans or 2 jugs of milk, whatever you've got, it would be absolutely fine. If you've got no weight to use, that's, equally, just give it a go. It's better than nothing, isn't it? So we're going to start in 15 seconds. Starting from now. Starting from now. 15 seconds. And we'll be starting with shoulder press. So you need your weights in your hands. A nice strong position. Starting in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Now if you find you've got something that's too heavy, you could have 2 choices. One is just drop one of them safely and just carry on holding one weight in both hands. The alternative is that you use a little bit of a push from your knees to help throw them up. Well done. Whoop. Next up is sit-ups. So I'm glad I've grabbed this lump here. That's going to really help me. I can just put my feet either side of it, give myself a little bit of an assist.
Go.
Here we go. Just straight forward, sit ups, straight up, straight back. So I've definitely pulled something in my left hip. I picked that up in the warm up. And rest. Well done. So that shoulder press, sit up. I can wipe those off. We're getting there. We've gone to our first jog of this second section. So the first of 6. Here we go.
Go.
Think about those hands on your tiptoes, driving those knees up. 2, 1, and rest. Okay, wipe that off. It's lateral raises next. I don't know how much interference you're getting from my chain. I'll take that off. So we're going lateral raises like this. Here we go. It's a nice strong position. Nice and upright, hold your balance. A little bend in the arms, fine. Straighter your arms are, the harder it is. If your weight is too heavy for you, try just bending your elbows a little bit more. Keeps the weight closer to the fulcrum, and rest. So that's lateral raises. Next up is flutter kicks. So, on your back, and little flutters. Ready, go. Don't let your heels touch the ground. Keep your legs nice and straight. Hands anywhere you like, but not underneath your bum. I'm just going to point those toes. I'm going to go for a little super quick burst. Super fast burst. 3, 2, 1, rest. Well done. We're back to jogging on the spot for the second of the 6 in this round. We're rattling through this. 160 calories burnt already.
Go.
Here we go. You've got to really concentrate on getting that heart rate going. Working as hard as you can. On your tiptoes. Sacrificing a little bit of high knees for speed. Trying to go really fast. You could just concentrate on getting the knees up really high. We're going for reverse fly, so you're bending over and the weight's coming out to the side. Nice strong back position. Stick your bum out. Your lower back should be down. Your shoulders should be up, so it should be curved. Bit of a U shape to your back. Control the weight on the way down. Don't let them just fling down. Pull them up as high as you can at the top and rest. Well done. So we're on to Russian twists. Do it facing forwards this time to help you. So you're sitting in a V position. If it's too hard, you can have your heels on the floor. If you can manage to have your heels off the floor, lean back as far as you can. Nice wide turns. Don't fling it side to side. Try and get them up and out in front of you. Well done. 3 seconds. And rest. Well done. So, one more jog and we're halfway through the second set. So 3/4 of the way through after this jog. Oh, it's warm out. Here we go. Slightly off-putting when people walk past. Feel a little bit silly. And rest, well done. So, we're on to our last 9, starting with press-ups. Ready?
Go.
Here we go. Oh, pleased with that. Got 20 in. So, staying on the floor, we're doing crunches. So these are just a little crunch up and hold. Don't have to go the whole way up. We're concentrating much more on the lower abs with this. Trying to keep the tension. Set the top of the movement. Big breath out. Just try and clench your abs. Just for a fraction of a second. That's rest. So we're on to jog. There's something very satisfying about rubbing exercises off the board. Ready? Here we go. Here we go. Fast as you can. Fast feet, fast feet, fast feet. Well done. So it's bent over rows. So that same strong back position with a little bit of a U shape. And this time we're just pulling the weight upwards. Concentrate on how high you can get those elbows. So elbows are pulling up to the sky. Try and feel your shoulder blades, your scapula coming together at the top of the action. 3 seconds.
Rest.
And rest. Well done. So, leg raises. So, on your back. Straight legs if you can. If they really are too hard, you can have. If they really are too hard with straight legs, you can do it with bent legs. Little extra bonus point for just getting the hips to raise at the top. A little bit quicker. Don't let your heels touch the ground. Get as close to the ground as you dare. And hips up at the top. And rest. Well done. We're on to jogging again. There are 2 more runs to go. 2 more runs to go. This and 1 more. 4 exercises to go. Are we ready? Here we go.
Go.
Here we go. Some point. I hope it's not broken. Keep going. 3 seconds.
Rest.
And rest. I was trying to put it somewhere where I wouldn't keep breathing into it. So we're doing flies. So you're going to be on your back, all the way out, all the way together. Arms as straight as you can bear. If it's too hard, you can have a little bit of bend in your elbows. And they talk about hugging a barrel. If you imagine you're trying to get your arms round a big barrel, think about those pecs, your chest pulling your arms together. Rest. So, sit up with a twist, so staying on the floor. Next time we get up, it'll be for the last time. This is the last exercise on the mat. So,
Go.
sit up with a little bit of a twist, elbow to knee, and just alternate those sides. Come on, this is the last ab one. Let's go for it. As fast as you can. Nearly over. Nice cold drink. We're done. So, last exercise is our jog. Last one. 225 calories burn. That's not bad for a short little session. And this high intensity work, it's not over when we finish. Your body's going to be demanding a lot more energy for the next 24, 36 hours, depending how hard you've worked, and rest. Good effort. So try not to collapse on the floor. Try not to lie down. Just get my speaker. I might go away with it.
Your workout is complete.
So that is the end of the workout. we're just going to do a couple of little stretches. I don't think my speaker was, oh yeah it was, just timed out. So, we're just going to start with a little bit of a walk. So if you have to do a walk on the spot, that is fine. If you've got room to move around, go for a little wander.
Congratulations, your workout is complete.
A really good thing to do after one of these sessions, actually, if it's all right outside, you've got the time, is just to go for a really, really gentle jog. Just, you know, head out the door, just do a little jog around the block at this sort of pace, literally the slowest pace. I know you'll look a bit funny, but just go for a really, take your water with you, go for a really nice gentle jog. That will just keep the heart pumping, keep that blood circulating. It will just flush out all the carbon dioxide and lactic acid you've built up, muscles you've been working on. Nice little gentle jog, and then we're going to do a few little stretches and be done in just over half an hour. It's a much shorter one today. I know some people, as soon as they see the workout, it's 1 hour, they're off. So we'll start at the top today, shall we? So head to one side as far as it will go, as far as it will go. You can just give it a little help with your hand if you need to. I want to feel it stretching up here. And all these cool down stretches we try and hold for at least 10 seconds. And in an ideal world, we'd do each one 2 or 3 times. But I'm well aware that most people don't like spending half an hour doing stretches at the end of the workout. Just loosen that off. Down to the front. Oh, the speaker's making some funny noise. Hands straight out to the front as if you're going to shoot me. And just pull that arm across. See how I keep it horizontal all the time. I'm looking back across that shoulder the opposite way to where I'm shooting. Well done. Other arm, straight up. Pull it across. Look the opposite way to where you're shooting. That's good. Down behind your back. If you can pull your fingers down, then that is great. I can't reach, so I'm going to push that shoulder down. And rest, other arm. As far down as you can push it. That's great, and we're just going to do hamstrings and thighs and we'll be done. So hamstrings, just gently down as far as you can go and hold for 10. Well done. Then we're going to do one quad. So I'm just going to pull that heel up into my bum. Try and keep your knees reasonably close together. Try and push your toes downwards. Well done. We're going to do hamstrings again. So gently down. Don't bounce. As far as you can go. I appreciate I probably disappeared out of the camera. Never mind. Well done. And then the last one on the other quad. Obviously you can go away and do more stretches if you need to. If you've got any little pulls, any little aches, any areas you know you suffer with the next days, then just do a few more stretches on those areas before you pack it in and go and get showered. So I'm going to do a few for my hip where that was hurting today. once I've signed off. So, thanks very much. It's National School Sports Week this week, so we're really trying to encourage schools and individuals to take part in any of the National School Sports Week stuff. If you just Google NSSW, National School Sports Week, there's loads of resources on there through the Youth Sport Trust, and hopefully some people are going to start using the Topia app, which has got lots of little challenges, personal challenges that you can do and earn points for yourself and for your schools and for your regions. So have a go. There's loads of stuff on there if you want, or you can find it all linked off of our website at agilitasports.com. Have a great day, everyone. Enjoy the sunshine. See you next week, 2 o'clock Tuesday. Bye.